I do just want to say, as a very old friend of yours, all of your friends are very much standing this relationship, as the kids say. Just want to say that.
Oh. Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson, two names you probably never thought you'd hear in the same sentence, let alone as a couple. But in 2025, Hollywood was shaken when whispers of their relationship turned into undeniable proof. This wasn't just another celebrity fling, because what truly shocked the world wasn't the red carpet kisses or the Instagram photos. It was the reaction from Natasha Richardson's sister, Jolie Richardson. After 16 years of silence, she suddenly spoke louder than any tabloid headline with just 7 heart emojis. And in Hollywood, where silence often means disapproval, that single comment changed everything. But was it a calculated blessing or just a quiet acknowledgement that Liam was finally ready to move forward? It all began with a red carpet moment that didn't feel staged. On July 22, 2025, at the London premiere of The Naked Gun, Pamela Anderson leaned over and kissed Liam Neeson on the cheek. The photos went viral almost instantly, sparking the first real wave of speculation. 2 days later, in Berlin, they did it again, this time not holding back their affection. Fans started buzzing. This wasn't for cameras. It looked genuine. But the most telling moment came on July 28th at the New York City premiere. This time, it wasn't just Liam and Pamela. Both of their families were there, smiling, laughing, and posing together like they'd known each other for years. Pamela's sons, Brandon and Dylan Lee, stood comfortably beside Liam's sons, Michael and Daniel Neeson. 4 young men, all grown, all at ease with each other. Behind them, Liam and Pamela stood side by side. Not awkward, not forced, but natural. For many observers, this was the first real sign that this wasn't a publicity stunt. Family integration at this stage of a relationship almost never happens, and when it does, it usually signals something serious. If the red carpet sightings hinted at romance, Pamela Anderson's Instagram post made it undeniable. On August 1st, she uploaded a carousel of black and white photos showing her and Liam behind the scenes of The Naked Gun. The images weren't glamorous Hollywood portraits. They were intimate, playful, even silly, sharing popcorn, laughing mid-conversation, caught in candid moments most celebrities would never share. Her caption was casual. The Naked Gun is finally in theaters. Bring your friends, family, lovers, whoever. Just go and have a laugh. It's good for you. I'll see you there. It could have been brushed off as promotional, but buried in the comments was something no one expected. Jolie Richardson, Natasha's younger sister, leaving 7 red heart emojis. No words, no explanation, just hearts. For casual fans, it looked like nothing. For those who know the Richardson family history, it was groundbreaking. To understand why this single comment matters, you have to understand who Jolie Richardson is. Born into Britain's most respected acting dynasty, Jolie is the daughter of Dame Vanessa Redgrave, the granddaughter of Sir Michael Redgrave, and the sister of Natasha Richardson, Liam's late wife. She's also a successful actress herself, known for Nip Tuck, The Tudors, and countless British productions. But Jolie has one thing she's guarded fiercely for over a decade and a half: silence. Since Natasha's tragic skiing accident in 2009, she has never once commented publicly on Liam's romantic life. Not once. Not when rumors about him dating surfaced, not when interviews hinted at his loneliness, not even when tabloids speculated about supposed secret girlfriends. For 16 years, she remained completely silent, until Pamela Anderson. That's why those 7 hearts were more than emojis. They were the loudest statement Jolie had ever made about Liam's future, a signal to the world that she approved, a gesture of acceptance from Natasha's own bloodline. And in Hollywood, family approval carries a weight no press release can match. To really see how Jolie's comment exploded, let's walk through the exact timeline. July 22nd, 2025, London premiere. Pamela kisses Liam on the cheek. Photos go viral. July 24th, 2025, Berlin premiere. More affection, more whispers. July 28th, 2025, New York City premiere. Families pose together. The photo spreads everywhere. July 29th, 2025, People magazine publishes an exclusive. It's clear they're smitten. Industry insiders confirm it's not staged. August 1st, 2025, Pamela posts her Instagram carousel. Jolie Richardson comments with 7 red hearts. Within 24 hours, the comment racks up hundreds of likes, and fans declare it a family blessing. In less than 2 weeks, what started as rumors snowballed into the most talked-about romance in Hollywood, and Jolie's comment sealed it. Once Jolie broke her silence, others followed. Andy Cohen, who was a close friend of Natasha Richardson, openly blessed the relationship on his SiriusXM show. "Natasha was a dear friend of mine. I and all of our circle are standing this relationship. She's independent like Tash was. She has her own thing going on. She has 2 boys. This just works." Daniel Neeson, Liam's son, chimed in too, giving Pamela's Instagram posts fire emojis, and later, in an interview, giving a big thumbs up when asked about the relationship. Then came the celebrity wave. Jamie Lee Curtis, emotional in an August 5 interview, said, "If love has found them, God bless them both. They've both had hardship. They're both beautiful people. Let them be happy." Even Macaulay Culkin dropped a simple comment, "Love it. Love it. Very happy for you." The message was clear. Once Jolie signaled her approval, the floodgates opened. Hollywood, which can be cruelly skeptical of sudden romances, actually rallied behind Liam and Pamela. But let's circle back to the 7 hearts, because that detail fascinated fans. Why 7? Not 5, not 10, 7. In numerology, 7 represents completion, perfection, spiritual fulfillment. In Christianity, it symbolizes divine wholeness. In many traditions, it represents something sacred and complete. Whether Jolie knew this or not, fans immediately latched on to the symbolism. They saw it as a coded blessing, her way of saying, "This feels complete. This feels right." Given the Redgrave-Richardson family history in theater and storytelling, people wondered if Jolie chose 7 intentionally, or maybe it was subconscious, but the weight it carried was undeniable. Pamela Anderson's career trajectory changed almost overnight. She'd already been rebuilding her image with Pamela, a love story, and more serious roles. But Jolie's public support seemed to tip the scale. Within months, she landed her first Golden Globe nomination for The Last Showgirl. Industry publications like Variety and The Hollywood Reporter began framing her as a serious actress instead of just a Baywatch icon. Liam, too, experienced a shift. For years, he was seen as the grieving widower who couldn't move on from Natasha. His rare interviews about love were often heartbreaking. But now, the narrative was different. With Pamela by his side, and with Natasha's own sister blessing it, he was no longer just the man who had lost. He was the man who had found again. So what does all this mean? Based on everything, the family photo, the public approval, the Hollywood endorsements, this isn't just a fling. Industry insiders are already whispering about a possible marriage within 2 years. And while speculation is always risky, the evidence stacks up. Jolie Richardson didn't break 16 years of silence for a casual romance. Family integration doesn't happen this fast unless the relationship is serious. And Hollywood doesn't rally behind couples unless there's genuine support. The only lingering question is, who's next? Will Dame Vanessa Redgrave, the matriarch of the dynasty, weigh in? Will the Richardson family continue to stay private, or will they slowly start showing more public support? Sometimes the most powerful statements aren't speeches or interviews. Sometimes they're not even words. Sometimes they're 7 little heart emojis that carry more meaning than any headline. So, what do you think? Was Jolie Richardson sending a calculated blessing, or was it just a spontaneous show of affection? When someone as private as her breaks a 16-year silence, what does it really say about Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson's future? Drop your theories in the comments. I want to know what you think, because in Hollywood, silence speaks volumes, but sometimes even emojis change everything.